So I guess I thought that I was raising like a healthy family. And I was doing the best I knew how to do. But Dr. Temple and her team just educated us on different choices that we could make, different food choices, lifestyle, and just encouraged our whole family to get healthy. I have seen the benefit of it, not just in my daughter's journey. I always say that she went from surviving to thriving with Dr. Temple. And it doesn't mean every day is easy, but it means that we are in a way better place than we began. And I just wholeheartedly trust Dr. Temple and her entire team. I just have complete faith in them and their advice and guidance. My name is Carlynn Barefoot. I live in Advance, North Carolina, and I am a stay-at-home mom and part-time nurse. My daughter had some health issues that we just weren't getting many answers at our regular pediatrician's office. And I felt like we were being dismissed. My concerns were being dismissed. I just wasn't being heard. It wasn't for lack of care, but maybe lack of time. So I kind of started looking for something different and somehow came across Integrative Health Carolinas and just knew from the first phone call that it was a match. It's hard to go from a traditional model to anything different because it's just what we are used to. Especially I'd been a nurse for almost 20 years. So I was just used to the traditional insurance-based model, 15-minute appointments at most. It was just kind of what we had gotten used to, but I also knew it wasn't working. The cost was definitely a factor, but I just told my husband, we talked about it at length. I said, I'll do anything to help my daughter feel better. And what we're doing is not working, so let's give it a try. And Dr. Temple was just so good about discussing the value of it. We are 5 or 6 years into this journey with her, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Dr. Temple has been an absolute blessing to our family. One of my favorite things that Dr. Temple says is, your child best. And it's so refreshing because I think we don't feel that way sometimes. We don't know what advice to take, and there's just so much noise around it that it feels good to hear your doctor, your pediatrician say, your child best, and then listen to your concerns. So I have recommended IHC to just about everyone I know. The entire team has improved my family's overall health, and they've guided us step by step in that process. They were not hesitant to say that it would be a long journey, but it would be one worth taking. And we stuck on that journey and stuck to it, and it has paid off 100 times fold.